I played with a fun little device, Paul. It's called the Audigo, Audigo. It's this little.
I've seen it advertised.
It's cool. It's a tiny little box, but that's not all that it is. It's a microphone that really, with the app on your phone, and they all sort of pair together, it becomes this portable recording studio, for lack of a better term, although that might be the right term. This little box that has the microphones in it, it's a stereo microphone, is, maybe, I don't know, I'm trying to think. It looks like a medium-sized square of chocolate, like a cube of chocolate. It like it could fit in the palm of your hand, and unlike chocolate, it won't melt, right? But it's this little thing. You pair it up with your phone. It connects via Wi-Fi so that you have a good solid bandwidth. You're not relying on Bluetooth or anything. And then you run their app, and the device, the microphones in this thing are great. They can take high sound pressure levels so that you're not like deaf. You're not getting distortion and all that. Yeah. And it does a stereo recording because it's paired with your phone. You can record video that then is married to the audio that came from this thing. So your phone records the video, this records the audio, and like they must be doing some magic in there to make sure it's in sync, right? Because the thing is going to be potentially a different distance from there could be sync issues, and there aren't. So my guess is it's using the audio that the phone's hearing to sync it up, and then you only hear the audio that this Audigo picks up. But what's really cool is what the app lets you do, because once you've recorded something, and you can put up to 4 of these things connected to the same phone and truly multi-track this. So you got 4 stereo microphones. But even with just one, which is how I've tested it, you get to mix where the center point of your recording is. I did some recording just out on my patio. I had an acoustic guitar and was singing. My daughter was also singing, and it was like, this thing was picking up too much of me and not enough, too much guitar and not enough of her voice. And I just, pan is the wrong word. It's really truly setting the center point of it. And once I did that, it was like, now it's perfectly in balance. You can dial in how wide you want the track to sound, how much of the stereo separation you want to hear or not hear. You can add reverb. You can do some compression, of course, some EQ, and really dial things in. I have a quick little recording. That's me clumping along on guitar.
When you're sitting there in your silver-bolstered chair, talking to some rich.
So, that's just there's no separate mic on my voice versus the guitar. This thing was sitting on a table 2 feet from me. It comes in nice.
The reverb on your voice, is that affected?
It's an effect. Yep.
And can you save the individual tracks as separate files and
yes.
send them to a DAW?
I can absolutely do that. I can get the video tracks separate. I can get the audio tracks separate, pull them into a DAW, do whatever I want with it. But that was all mixed right on the thing. And I think if I hit pause, let me see if I can find where I might have my daughter singing along with me. Let's see. I don't know if she's singing here.
I know you think you're the queen of the underground.
Oh, yeah. She's singing in unison with me in the other ear. And it, I'm able to mix it and blend it. And that reverb sounds good. That sounds like I'm singing into a microphone, which of course I am, but it's, it was 3 feet from my voice, 2 feet from the guitar.